Hello friends, in this video we will discuss about the AC bridge. So let's we start with the topic. They are the most popular, prominent and accurate instrument which are used for the measurement of AC resistance, capacitance and inductance. These bridges are just like the DC bridges, but the difference between the AC bridge and the DC bridge are the power supply. They are also used for the measurement of storage factor and power factor. In the AC bridge, the circuit consists of 4 arms having 4 impedance and a detector and AC voltage source. So, if we draw a basic AC bridge network, it will be like. So, drive general balance equation for AC bridge. So, let's we start. So, this is an AC bridge. We have 4 arms AB, BC and CD and DA. And in this 4 arms, we are having 4 impedance Z1, Z2, Z3 and Z4. And we have a detector is connected between the arms B and D, and between the arms A and C we are having the AC voltage source. Now this voltage source, suppose it is provided EMF E, and I is the current flowing in this circuit. I1 is the connected flowing in the first arms, I1. I2 is the connected current flowing in the second arms. I3 is the current flowing in the third arms. I3 and I4 flowing current in the forearm. So let's we derive the equations. So when the bridge is balanced, that means potential of point B is equal to potential of point D. That's mean voltage drop across arm AB is equal to voltage drop across arm DA. So E1 is equal to E3. Now if we write the value of E1 is the E1, E2, E3 and E4. Now if we write the value of E1 is the voltage drop across the impedance Z1 and I1 is the current flowing through it. So the value of E1 is equal to I1 and Z1, and the value of E3 is equal to I3 and I3 Z3. Put this value in this equation. So I1 Z1, sorry, this is 1. I1 Z1 is equal to I3 Z3. So this is the equation first. No, also when the bridges are balanced, the point B and D are the same potential. It means no current flowing through the detector. No current flowing the detector. So the current I1 is equal to current I2. I1 is equal to I2, and similarly I3 is equal to I4, and I3 is equal to I4. So another equation we get I1 is equal to I2, इक्वेशन 2 मान लेते हैं इसको, एंड I3 is equal to I4. Now if you write the value of I1 is equal to E by Z1 plus Z2. So put it in, I1 is equal to I2 is equal to E by Z1 plus Z2, and I3 is equal to I4 is equal to E by Z3 plus Z4. So there is a value of I1 and I2. So put this value in equation first. E1, E, cancel this E, and what is this? Z1 Z3 plus Z4 is equal to Z3 Z1 plus Z2. So Z1 Z3 plus Z1 Z4 is equal to Z3 Z1 plus Z3 Z2. Z1 Z3 cancel that, so final value Z1 Z4 is equal to Z2 Z3. So this is the general balance equation for an AC bridge. Now we will discuss about measurement of inductance. So first one is Maxwell inductance bridge. Second one is Maxwell capacitance bridge. Third one is Hess bridge. Fourth one is Anderson bridge. Now we will discuss about first one is Maxwell induction bridge. In Maxwell inductance bridge, we have to calculate the unknown value of inductance in terms of unknown value of inductance. This is the circuit diagram of Maxwell inductance bridge. In this bridge circuit, inductance added to resistance and capacitance. Here we have to measure the value of inductance. That's why inductance added to the resistance. We have to observe this diagram. Here this is a first arm, this is second arm, and this is third arm, and this is fourth arm. Here we have to apply AC voltage in this circuit. Okay. So okay, the voltage across the first branch is E1, and the voltage across the second branch is E2, voltage across the third branch is E3, and voltage across the fourth branch is E4. Now we have to balance this circuit. We know that what is the balancing condition of this bridge. If current through the detector, current through the detector Ig, Ig is equal to 0 for balancing this bridge. That's mean E1 is equal to E2 or E3 is equal to E4. P by Q is equal to R by S. PS is equal to Q R. Here P and S are respective opposite impedance. PRS is opposite to S and Q opposite to R. And also write this Z1 Z4 is equal to Z3 Z2. This is the equation first. Here Z1 is equal to this one, Z1 is equal to this one, and Z2 is equal to this one, and Z3 is equal to this one, and Z4 is equal to this one. Now put these values in this equation. Rx, R4, R3, Rx, Lx. Rx J omega Lx Z1, and Z4 is equal to R4, Z3 is equal to R3, and Z2 is equal to R2 J omega L2. Now multiply this. This is the equation. From this equation we have to separate this imaginary and real part. Now we have here R2 represents the internal resistance of the coil. Okay. From this equation we have to find out the Rx. This is the unknown resistance of the AC bridge. Unknown resistance of the AC bridge. Now equating the imaginary part of this equation. So J omega is cancel each other. Then Lx, find the value of Lx. Lx is equal to L2 R3 divided by R4. This is the unknown value of the inductance in term of known value of inductance. Now we will discuss about the Maxwell inductance capacitance bridge. Here we have to calculate the unknown value of inductance in terms of capacitance. Now this is the circuit diagram of this. So we write the impedance equation for each arms. Omega C4 is equal to this is the Z4. When bridge is the balance, so balancing condition of the bridge, this is equation 1 for the balancing condition. Now put the values Z1, Z2, Z1, Z2, Z3, Z4 in equation first. So by solving this equation we get, now we evaluate this equation. First we evaluate the real terms, and then imaginary terms. So we calculate the value of Rx is equal to R2 R3 divided by R4. This is the resistance, unknown resistance on AC bridge. Now we evaluate the imaginary part. So now J omega and R4 cancel to each other. So Lx is equal to C4. This is the value of unknown inductance in the term of capacitance.